without even taking a brush to this, I don't want that to drop. That's very big, that's brutal if that drops. Okay, so this is what the hair looks like. A little roughed up, it's mannequin hair, right? So it's part synthetic, it's got fabric dye on it, we all know what mannequin hair is, right? Not even taking a brush to it, just drying it with my fingers, you can see the difference that that soy tri-weight leave-in conditioner and that argan oil really make a difference in sealing down that cuticle and making it totally transformed. Truly can be used on every head of hair, and I would recommend it to start any style because it's not going to interfere with whatever it is you're going for. So it's not going to interfere your volume or interfere with your curling, but it's going to give you that hydrated, beautiful, soft finish and help to repair and relieve any damage that has been done through styling to the hair. Okay? So the base is kind of for everything, and I think every stylist should have it at their chair. But big difference, right? All right. So, on to one of my favorite products within the Healthy Sexy collection, Soy Touchable. I probably personally have about 6 cans of this backstocked at home because I sell out very, very quickly for my own use. I can spray a whole can of this on hair and it never looks like hairspray. So whether you're trying to do a photo shoot, you're doing a wedding, it never ever reads like hairspray. You can spray this entire can on a head of hair, brush through it, style with it, work with it, control it, finish it, and it never reads like hairspray. Okay? Very, very soft and touchable. It has thermal protection properties because it does have argan oil built into the formulation. So you can spray it and flat iron or curl over it. It is a favorite among our team for curling iron work or flat iron work because it does give protection to the hair. Okay? But you can spray and spray and spray, and it's going to be touchable, and you can run your hands through it all day long. Especially for those clients who say, I need something that kind of controls the flyaways, but I don't want anything that feels like hairspray. This is the best solution. And once they get on this hairspray, they don't want to use anything else. I have people who buy 3 or 4 at a time because they're afraid I'm not going to be able to get it. Okay?
Even for really thin hair?
Even for really thin
Is it
hair.
weighed down at all?
Not at all. It's completely weightless.
What is it called? Soy Touchable.
Hairspray, styling product. This is a replenishing agent to repair and replenish hair, hydrate it, and cut your dry time down. This is a hairspray. It has argan oil in it, but it's hairspray. I mean, it's a finishing spray. Okay? All right. Any questions on the soy? They have questions. In between classes, I was asked by a very nice toothless man if I'd like to go to dinner and if I'd give him my number, but I said no. It was very sweet. It's always an adventure. It was very nice, but it's just... All right, let's move on to the short, sexy hair collection. Short, sexy hair is going to be a high-impact styling line. It's going to give you styles from whether it's short hair. A lot of the products are good on longer hair, like ours, Plain Dirty. It's a spray wax. You can use it on longer hair to texturize it and give it that kind of beachy feel, but good for guys and shorter hair as well who want to add some texture and movement to it and some separation without putting any kind of hot product on their hands and working it through their hair. So it's really easy and consumer friendly because you just spray it directly in, you get texture, you get movement, but you can use it on any hair length. Okay? Also a really great option to style up styles with. It's one of those tools that I always have with me if I've got any kind of work to do, like unstyle or thermal work, because what it can do for me is if I just take this back, okay, little frizz, little flyaway, and I want to control it. Well, if I don't want to start with a layer of hairspray, I can use a little bit of the Play Dirty. And it's going to help me smooth and control and work that hair into place without adding a layer of hairspray into it. Okay? So think outside the box when you go to use these. Just because you're doing an upstyle doesn't mean you just need hairspray, right? If I've set a head of curls and I want to add a little bit of definition and make sure they stay super curled because I want a very intricate pin looking, like a pin curl look, I can take those curls and as I unwrap each one individually, once it's been unclipped and cooled, I can spray a little bit of the Play Dirty on it and individually keep them very contained without weighing them down or ruining my curl set that I've done. So that when I go to put my pin curls in and shape my style, they're already conformed to the way I want them. So there's a lot of cool things that you can do by thinking outside the box and what you can get, okay, with the different products. So Play Dirty is definitely a dry styler, something you want to add into dry hair to give texture and movement. Blow It Up Gel Foam is a hybrid product. It's part mousse, part gel, kind of comes out like blue shaving cream. Okay?
Blow up what?
Blow It Up Gel Foam. So I can put a nickel size in my hand, comes out blue, and expands and expands and expands into a light white blue foam. Okay? And it's going to keep expanding. So you really do get 3 times the actual product to what you put in your hand. Always use it very sparingly because a little bit will go a long way, and what you put in your hand is going to double or triple in size. Okay? Again, good for the stylist and good for the consumer because they're getting a lot of usage out of that product. So Blow It Up Gel Foam is a hybrid gel and mousse. It's got the density of the foam of the mousse, but it's got the volume and the control and hold of the gel. So you're going to get volume, you're going to get lift, and you're going to get hold factor. So I pretty much am taking that and dry it straight, right? Just down with my fingers, got the moisture out. But as I go to actually work with the round brush, lots of hold, lots of expansion, lots of volume. And even though I pulled it down and dried it straight, doesn't mean that that product's not going to work and then I put a brush to it. Okay? It will work on longer hair. I would just be a little bit softer because it does have a higher hold factor to it. So if you were going to use it on longer hair, I would combine it with something maybe like a little bit of Darn Straight to give it a little added slip, or definitely base it out with an argan oil to give you a little bit more softness to it because it does have some tug to it with the hold. Okay? All right. Selectin and Hard Up Gel. They're best friends. Okay? Slept in and Hard Up Gel. Slept in is day 2 feel, day 1. People say my hair feels better or works better the second day. This is going to give you that feel. It's pure texture, no hold, and no shine. So it just gives you that texturized day 2 hair feel. Okay?
Which one?
Slept in It is the #1 cocktailing product along sexy hair in any of the brands. Which means you can put it with anything across the board. And it's gonna give you that day 2 texture, okay? Hard Up Gel is the strongest holding gel that we have. It dries in 6 seconds, and it's more for that wet sculpted look. Spikes, sleeked, sculpted back hair, move quickly, it dries wet looking, and it just holds and holds and holds.
Is that
Okay.
for any type?
Hard Up Gel. It's not something that you're gonna take a blow dryer to brush to, I promise you. You do it once and somebody will eat the screen because it's holding their hair. Won't go through it. This is a firm holding sculpting gel. Okay? However, you put the Hard Up Gel and the Slept-In Texturizing Cream together, the texture without any hold and all the hold without any texture can combine to create any ratio of product you want. So you can add a little bit of texture and soften the hold factor. You can add a lot of texture with a little bit of hold factor and add a little bit of hold to it. So these two in your hands will create any product you want, depending on how much hold and factor you want. So if you've got a guy client who's wearing spikes or a girl who likes that sleeker, soft, more spiked out look, you could send them home with both of these and they could create endless amounts of products just by alternating how much they use of each and playing with the ratio. Make sense? All right. Quick change. So along the lines of how we name things, if I say this is quick change, what's it gonna do? Change, quick, right. This is a highly fibrous product. Okay? So I can take it and I can almost just cobweb it over, work it through, add definition and style and texture. The really cool thing about this product is that it never dries out or gets hard. So if you have somebody who needs to be corporate in the day and wear their hair more contained, they put a little quick change in it, they can take that look, run their hands through it, change up their style, get something totally different the minute they walk out that office. It stays this consistency, so you have that option to change it, manipulate it, work through it, or even just somebody who has a tendency, like me, I'm constantly got my hands in my hair. And when my hair's, my hair was shaved off in platinum, and I just wanted to run my hands through it, quick change was great because it kept it contained, but it didn't matter if I ran my hands through it. I never got caught in the product. It just let me do what I wanted with it, especially in that grow out phase. You ever shake your head, grow out, it's not fun. Alright, so it gives you that change and that manipulation. The nice thing is too is that it's something like on shorter curly hair, you can scrunch it in to help to contain those curls and give them a little bit more PC definition. You can work it in, rub it right through, like open it up and web it down and then just scrunch it in. That curl isn't going to stick to your hand. So as you're scrunching it, the hair stays in place and doesn't come lifted out with your hands, so you're not getting pull and tangle from the product, creating frizz and ruining your shape. Okay?
So it's make more volume.
Not going to necessarily make more volume in the curls, it'll give it definition and a little bit of more movement, but it's going to give you that playfulness and that kind of help to that coil the curls together.